Hi everyone, Tony here from ArtHouse, and I want to welcome you back to Talks with Tony. Now, today we're going to talk about a performance art that is one of my absolute favorites. Not only has it been a great hobby of mine for many years, but I've also had the pleasure to perform it before. And this performance art is known as juggling. And I'm not talking about juggling all of the things you have to do in your life. I'm talking about physically juggling, juggling balls, or different kinds of things. So before we dive into how to juggle, I want to talk a little bit about the history of juggling. Did you know that juggling originated almost 2000 BC, which is like so many years ago, with the ancient Egyptians? And many historians believe that's where it started. In fact, they looked at hieroglyphics, which are basically pictures that were created inside of tombs, and they depicted people juggling balls in the air. So it's pretty neat to be doing an art form that was created so many years ago. Okay, so first of all, let me show you what juggling looks like. And now you might be wondering, well, how am I going to juggle if I don't have any juggling balls? Well, there's many things you can use, such as balls of yarn. You could juggle those. Woo, woo, woo. You could juggle socks. So all you got to do with your socks is roll them up into a ball, just like that. And you can juggle those socks, just like that. Or my personal favorite, bean bags. So if you have bean bags lying around at home, or you could make your own bean bags, you could use these to juggle as well. Okay, so let's talk about how to actually juggle, because it looks really complicated, doesn't it? But it's actually quite simple when you understand the physics of it, when you understand how it's done. So I'm going to show you one bean bag at a time. First thing you want to do is you want to grab your beanbag or ball of yarn or sock, and you just want to practice throwing it up in the air from one hand to the other, just like that. See, nice and simple. Now, I would say get this going for as long as you can until you can do it without thinking about it. And you can do it with looking away. See, I'm not even looking at it, and I can throw it back and forth, just like that. Now, once you get really, really good at this, where you don't even have to think about it anymore, that's when you want to add the second ball or beanbag. So now you're going to go throw, throw, catch, catch. So you're going to go throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. And again, you're going to keep practicing that until you can do it without thinking. Okay? Now the key is that you're not throwing them at the same time. You're throwing 1, 2, catch, catch. 1, 2, catch, catch. Or 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that, okay? So once you get good at that, where you don't have to think about it and you can just do it without even looking, then you want to try to do 2 beanbags with one hand. Now, that sounds really scary, but it's not, I promise. Once you've got this step down, it's a really easy progression to go to the next step. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold both beanbags, or both balls, with one hand, and I'm going to go throw, throw, catch, catch. Same thing, okay? So throw, throw, catch, catch. Okay? Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Good. Now, I'm going to take this hand completely out of the equation, and I'm going to go throw, 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 throw. Throw, 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 throw. Just like that. Ready? Throw, 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 throw. Now notice when I'm juggling with one hand, I'm keeping them kind of in the air, and my hand is going back and forth. Okay? Got it? All right, now, once you have that mastered, you're going to move to the final event. So now we're going to juggle 3 beanbags, and I'm going to show you a very simple way to do this. And it's all about shapes, okay? So the first thing we want to think about is when we throw that first ball in the air, and it should be the one that is closest to whoever is watching you or furthest away from you. As soon as you throw that in the air, I'm going to ask my assistant to help me with this. So this ball is going to throw in the air. I'm going to do it in slow motion. So imagine I've thrown this ball up in the air, and it's going to come right above my head, right about here. And now what I've created is a triangle. So this ball has gone from this hand right up into the air, and I've created a space between these two. Does everyone see that space right here? Now that is where I want to throw the other ball. So my assistant's going to have to use the other hand. This ball will go up this way, and it will end up going through, almost like you're scoring a goal between these two. And at the same time, this ball has fallen down, And guess what? Now there's a space between these two that you're going to throw this ball through. Okay, so you're constantly, and by the time you've thrown this ball through, and that's up in the air, this ball has fallen down, and you're going to repeat the process. Okay, so watch me, and I'm gonna show you this one more time. That's good. I'm good now. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to show you this one more time, and I'm going to slow down the video so everyone can see, okay? So all I'm doing is I'm throwing, and I'm making a goal, like a soccer goal, and I'm throwing the ball through. Here we go. Great, did everyone see how that worked in slow motion? Awesome. So once you get good at that and you don't have to think about it, then you can start having fun with variations. Ooh, like this. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't know why I'm making sounds. All right, or you can even get fancy and throw one under your leg. Oh, or maybe not. This has been a lot of fun. I can't wait to see your juggling videos and see what they look like. Please send them to me at tony@arthousehalton.com and share with me some of your juggling successes. I'd like to see what you came up with, the different kinds of things you decided to juggle with, and maybe some fancy tricks you came up with in the meantime. I can't wait to see you next time here on Talks with Tony. Bye.